Welcome back, everybody. Short video today. Look what I got. 45 days after the initial shipment of our wing kit, we have back ordered and missing part shipment number 1. Let's open it up and see what we got. As promised in the last video, we anticipated we'd be getting this. We got notification that it was coming, so I thought I'd open her on the channel here so you could learn as I learn what we got. I didn't get any shipment notification or anything, so I have no idea what's in here. So we'll learn as we go what we have. I'm hoping for some aileron brackets for that outboard aileron bracket. I actually just need the bearing. I have everything else, but I need the bearing. So I'm hopeful for that. Maybe some flap tracks. If I get either one of those two things, I could really feel good about going on to the next steps and making a little progress. So let's find out. Let's start from this end. Paper. Nope. Fuel sender. Paper. Paper. There's some parts. All right. I see a bracket. Looks like mostly hardware in here. So this is one of the brackets, not the bracket that we're missing. This is one of the, for the aileron anyway, this is for the other wing. So this is a right wing outboard mixer box bracket for those hangers on the front. Don't need that one necessarily. There's parts for testing the tank, which we did in the last video. We no longer need. Maybe this one won't leak. Maybe I should try it. A couple of hose clamps, which again we no longer need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of rivets. Some bolts that were missing. Remember I said those were only had 13s in one step of the process. There were supposed to be some 12s. There's the 12s that were missing. There's some wrong nuts were shipped in one of the containers. It shows that they are 832s, but they are 1032s is my understanding. So that's the replacement for those. These nut plates for the aileron counterweight maybe is what those are for. They actually sent out a message to say, hey, don't build that until we replace the nut plates. So a couple bags of nut plates, 3 bags of nut plates, and a short chunk of hose for testing the fuel tank, which again we did last week. And then there's one long part in here. I'm gonna guess, yep, that's what that is. Sweet. This is there's a stiffener. We're missing one stiffener, and then this is a push tube for the other wing. So unfortunately, it doesn't appear as though either the flap tracks or the bearing that we are missing for the other side are included. That is the end of the box, other than a bunch of paper. So we got some parts, but not necessarily anything that will help us go to the next step. Empty. There you go. There's the big reveal. We got a few missing rivets, some nut plates, and a single bracket, as well as, I guess, a push tube for the other side. So at least we have all the parts here we can prime now. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We'll just keep plugging away on deburring the pile of parts for the rest of the wings. We will get the other fuel tank out now that we know we can't move forward with the wing itself. We'll get the other fuel tank out and get it plumbed up and leak checked, and then we will prime some parts, and we'll hope that another mystery box from Vans shows up next week. That will help us move forward with this project. That's all I got for today. Short one. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.